Oh boy, at long last, the first trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu. Yeah, they were in the trailer, and yeah. Well, I don't show trailers because I never know what the rules are, blah, 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 blah. So we'll just look at my favorite comic book news. So the first teaser trailer, giggle, tee-hee, it was a tease. Star Wars, The Mandalorian and Grogu has been released, offering a first look at the Clan of Two's next adventure on the big screen. The film opens exclusively in theaters on May 22nd, 2026. Lucasfilm describes the film as set after the fall of the Empire, with Imperial warlords scattered across the galaxy. The fledgling New Republic turns to Din Djarin, that's Pedro Pascal, and his apprentice, Grogu, sometimes known as Baby Yoda, giggle tee, to help secure the fragile peace. So I guess they get drafted. I don't know. Anyway, there's the poster. Well, it looks like an old classic poster. That's nice, you know. So there they are. And, oh yeah, Sigourney Weaver's going to be in it. And, oh look, some huts. And, you know, stuff like that. They even got one of the old Imperial walkers. It doesn't do well in the trailer, so. Anyway, the trailer opens with Din Djarin and Grogu aboard a brand new Razor Crest. Oh, that's right. He's not going to be flying around in his Naboo fighter anymore. I don't know. Maybe he still has it back at the house, you know, on cinder blocks and stuff. But he's found another one because there had to have been another model of it, you know. And he found some dealership. Said, yeah, I got one of those. Oh, great. I'm going to want one of those. Okay, here you go. See, you know, maybe he's still doing bounty hunter work for the Republic, some Imperial criminals and stuff, and he catches some of them. Then he's got to stick them in carbonite and house them in his little cargo hold there. There's not a lot of room for that in that Naboo fighter ship, you know. Sorry, I had to take a little sippy poo there. So anyway, he's got his brand new Razor Crest before cutting to lighter moments of Grogu and his Anzellan friends peering through a tiny telescope. That's nice. We also get the return of Zeb Aurelios, highlighted in new poster art alongside the debut of Sigourney Weaver's mysterious character. A massive hut looms in silhouette, hinting at larger threats to come. Action dominates most of the footage. Yeah, it's pretty much all it is. You have no idea what the plot is and all that. I mean, this little description here gives you more than what the trailer does. So, look, I know it's continuing off from the streaming series, but what about the overall movie-going audience that probably didn't check that out? You know, the movie's got to stand on its own. So, gee, what are the odds they thought of that and acted accordingly? Yeah, probably not much. Anyway, it dominates most of the footage, from Imperial remnant AT-ATs being toppled to a brutal gladiator fight where the creatures from Djarin appear in larger-than-life form. The teaser closes by emphasizing the bond between Din and Grogu as the young apprentice joins his master in battle. So there he is, posing in the suit, probably for more publicity shots later, you know. And I imagine he'll take the helmet off in the movie, probably more than he did in the show, which was, you know, very little, but, you know. That way, the stunt double does most of the work, and then Pedro can literally phone it in. But he gets paid more, you know. Anyway, The Mandalorian and Grogu is directed by Jon Favreau. They finally found some work for Jon, you know, after all this time, who also produces with Kaka Dave Filonius and Ian Bryce. The music is scored by Ludwig Göransson, returning from the Mandalorian series. So there you go. So yeah, it'll film for IMAX. See, it'll be really cool to look at, but only in IMAX. And so there you go. Oh boy, they're together again, and kicking ass and taking names and all that stuff. Really, the story's over. You know, the third season was really bad, and you know, they got their happy ending with the Looney Tunes circle closing it off, and that's probably for the best, since again the third season was really bad, just sloppy, and it's almost as if something went wrong, and they had to scrap whatever the original plan was. It's something. Yeah, they had to let somebody go or something like that. And, damn, that really screws things up. And yeah, we all know what it is. Sure, the lawsuit's been settled, and they're all great friends now. But that's too long of a time to correct that mistake. And the damage to Star Wars has been deep and probably, for the most part, irrevocable. I mean, really, The Last Jedi was a hydrogen bomb to the franchise. And then here came Little Mandalorian, who somehow managed to do the impossible and restore excitement for Star Wars at the end of their second season. And then, no, he can't have that. Had to burn it down again. A third chance? I don't think so. There's been other shows that few and far between. Andor, of course, very interesting. Very slow, though. Then there was that little show that could, but nobody watched, which was The Skeleton Crew. I didn't have much high hopes for it, but I did watch it. It was a cute little show. It's probably one of their better ones. Nobody showed up. I don't think this will make any difference. There is such a thing as too late. But, hey, look. Hope, you know. Hope's their strategy. Let's see how that works out.